Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the page. Today we're going to be working on the Banshee a little bit more. We're going to get the motor put in, get the gas tank in, try and get the steering working. We got some more parts, so we'll go ahead and see what we got there and we'll get to work. So here we got some headlights. You guys saw the build on the Banshee headlights. And we're going to try to do something similar, but these are much smaller for her bike. You can see the size difference in the two, so I can't find any of these track lights that fit these, so we're going to have to do a completely different build with these small lights. We'll do a video on that as well. Bike's missing its electrical components, so here got a new coil for it, and then also got a new stator. And hopefully this works. It's off of a newer bike. This bike uses the stator that sits on the outside, and this is actually the flywheel, so you can see that won't work. So we got a new flywheel. It's on its way, and hopefully this all bolts in, and we'll try to get it all bolted in today. We got the motor rebuilt. Got a new carburetor coming. That one's just sitting there, but a new one's on its way. Turned out pretty good. Got new motor mounts built for it. And then I built the gas tank last week. Just made out of 1/8" aluminum. Just went ahead and ordered a petcock online. Welded in a piece of 1/2" aluminum that the threads go in. And then the hole where it goes up in's welded from the inside, so we won't get any leaking out of our thread holes. We just got a piece, basically ABS plastic pipe for our lid that we painted black. See, it's still got some white in there. And then this is just basically an air fitting. We'll hook a line to. That'll be our drain. That'll go down. So we just got to drill some holes here and here on both sides, and then we'll drill on the frame and tap them. And then we got a different steering arm put in, so we're gonna hit those with the reamer, and so that we can bolt in the tie rod ends and see if we can't get the steering working today as well. Got new tie rod ends. See if the factory Banshee tie rods will work. I don't know if they're going to be too long yet or not. They're going to be close, so I might end up having to cut them off a little bit, but let's put it all together and see what we got. guys, so I got the front arms back on the bike. And with the steering stem in, I measured out where our tie rod's going to go, and it looks like it's going to work out about perfect. We'll have about 1/4 inch of play one way or the other. We'll probably trim a little bit off of the tie rod to give us just a little bit more adjustment. But now on this, we've just got these little teeny holes. So we're going to take a reamer, we're going to open these up to give them a tapered hole so that we can fit our tie rod end in. Then we'll put it on the bike and we should have steering. Okay guys, now we got a nice tapered hole on both of these. So let's go ahead and put it on the bike and see if she steers. Okay guys, we got the steering all installed and everything seems to be working really well. We're going to end up having to probably cut just a little bit out of these, because right now it's towed in about 1/4 inch, which is fine, except for the fact that that leaves us absolutely no adjustment. So if we cut 1/4 inch off the end of each of these, then that'll give us plenty of steering. So now we'll have to go in, we'll be able to weld all of this up, weld it to the stem going down, and then we'll build steering stops and then beef this up a little bit. And then we're going to have to come up here and weld something here to keep it from pulling out. So that's one project down. Now let's come over here. Let's go ahead and get the stator installed in the motor, and then we'll go ahead and install the motor and get our tank drilled and installed on the bike. Okay guys, so we got the coil in. I don't know what happened, my camera shut off so it didn't record it, but coil's in, everything fit just like it should, even though it's off a lot newer motor. The only difference is where the cable comes out. We had to kind of move that around on the back side of the plate. So let's go ahead and install it in the bike and get this tank on. Okay guys, we got the motor in, we got the tank on, we got the steering done. My camera's been having some issues, so the install video footage is a little bit spotty, but let's go ahead and show you what I got. See, the motor's in. Went ahead, when I built the motor mounts, I made the mounts themselves removable on the front and the back. So if we ever want to change out this motor for anything else and the frame's already painted, we're not going to have to cut and re-weld to the frame. We can just make new motor mounts that are going to bolt on in the same spot. We got the steering in. It works. So we'll finish welding everything up, put stops on it. We got the tank on. See where the petcock comes out? Right here. Got the gas cap. And then it's our breather line right here. That's just pressure fitting. Push down on that to pull it out. Got our rear master cylinder put in. There's a reservoir up there. We're gonna have to cut this off a little bit and raise this mount up, and we'll figure out exactly where to do that once we have the brake lever in place. See that our kickstart clears everything. And then on the way, I've got stuff coming. We're gonna build our own dual exhaust. We'll see how that works out. Stuff's coming from China. I got a few different pipes coming, so we're gonna cut and reclock them to where we can come one out each side, and they're really small 50cc pipes. So theory is you got two pipes for a lot smaller motor put together, your expansion chamber should be about the same size. I have no idea how it's going to run, and I don't know how to calculate all that, but we're going to build it for looks, and if it runs decent, then we're going to leave it that way. Like I said, we got the new carb coming, and still waiting on hubs and everything so we can put the back together and finally put some wheels on it and have a roller. So that's all we got for today. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.